All right, I got my spikes for this year, so we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna break down why I got this spike 100%. I did my studying, I did my research, I figured out who I was and where I'm at with my training, and I'm gonna break down to y'all why I went with this spike. Usually when I do my spike breakdowns, they're pretty good and they usually turn out to be pretty successful. So I'm gonna get right into this one because I'm actually very excited for this one. So let me talk to you about this spike that is actually insanely underrated and why maybe you should even think about getting it.
This ain't fucking with me. Whoa. Bitch, I'm going for the win. I do no padding, no shit that you got in advance. I walk through the mall with this shit sticking out of my.
So first things first, my freshman year, I was introduced to my favorite spike that I use, and that is the Adidas Prime SP2, okay? Getting my hands on a pair of SP2s the next year was hard, but I did get my hands on a pair of SP2s early, but ended up saying, you know what, I'm gonna go try those SP3s just to see what it was. And I should have listened to my gut and not done that, because that was the worst spike I had put on my foot for multiple reasons. It's just really heavy. It's really heavy towards the front as well. And the upper just doesn't make a difference. It just adds weight. It wasn't more comfortable. It pinched my foot. It was weird. It just was not worth it. And I had given my SP2s away. So, but I gave it away to somebody who deserved them. So it's all good. But if it wasn't, it would have hurt. But this is one of my favorite spikes, or is my favorite spike, okay? Insanely stiff, doesn't bend. We've been through this before, right? Great energy return. You got the Light Strike Pro foam, great. Now, when it came to this season, I decided, you know, I literally only, I'm not gonna lie, this is how I know I'm starting to get off track with my goals though. But at the same time, it's really not that big of a deal. But at the same time, yes, it was, because I was starting to get off track with my goals. Is the Superfly 2s, right? So I had gotten a pair of Superfly 2s last year, right? No complaints. I mean, great shoe, yada, 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 all, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, just not a big fan of the bubble when it comes to sprints. When it comes to like 400, 200, sure, like that's great. But when it comes to 60, 100, and maybe some parts of the 200, I want to be feeling like I'm running, like I'm the one tearing up the track. I feel like the bubble does let off a little bit of that. And I mean, track is such a mental sport that those things do really matter. But I mean, it's a good spike. I love the spike, you know what I'm saying? But I just literally could not live with myself saying that I'm wearing a Max Fly 2. I don't know what it was, but this is where I bring you to today. I had just gotten a package today. All right. Now I want you to look at it, right? You're probably thinking, oh boy, he got the SP4. He might have found a pair of SP2s. No. I'll actually let you know what I did. All right. There's two runners that I've really enjoyed. This channel knows one of them, and that's Noah Lyles, because I'm a big Noah Lyles guy. The other one is Jordan Anthony. Bro, I love Jordan Anthony, bro. His running form and his just everything. It's just, you know, top tier. I love it, okay? I saw him wearing the Adidas Finesse. I said, when he switched over to Adidas. Now, I said, I'm not wearing another Adidas spike unless it's exactly like the SP2. This is where it starts to get interesting. I wasn't going to get the SP4. That thing looks horrible. Second of all, in Noah Lyles' most recent live on YouTube or on Instagram, when he was getting ready for the Cilicio 100, he literally was saying, they asked why he hasn't worn the SP3 or SP4, because he said it's just not a good spike. He just doesn't like it, which is hilarious, because in another YouTube video of Adidas was like, yeah, Noah Lyles tried this out, tested it, said it was the best spike they've ever made. Noah still wears the SP2s. I'm just saying. So I'm not going to know SP4. I'm not going to know SP2. But what I do have is the Adidas Finesse, because if I was able to get my hands on some SP2s, I would have got them. But this is literally just the cousin of the SP2, bro. It has the same exact build and frame. The frame is exactly the same. Like, bro, the frames are the same. Now, what's different? The Finesse came after the SP2. And what was wrong with the SP2? The upper material wasn't really durable, right? The mesh here got ripped and torn up. So what did? They came back and gave it a better material that's still insanely light, right? And then, sure, the spike plates, that's the only differences really, okay? This is still insanely aggressive. Like, it still doesn't bend. That's really all I can get it to bend. Gang, if a Superfly's stiffness can satisfy me, I'm satisfied. And it's built for the 1 and 2. I mean, the 2 and 4. The plate is built for better turning. So basically, they took the SP2, put a more durable material on the top, light, and made it now aggressive enough, and with the spike plate, they could help support on turning. Gang, I thought I was calling it copium at first. At first, I was taking my doses of copium, but then I really had to do the math. This came after the SP2. Of course, it's going to be genetically modified, not genetically, engineered, like in its engineering. Its ingenuity is going to step up, which it did. It got a more durable base now because, hey, this was ripping. Now it's like a cloth. It's still insanely light. Like, if I had to compare the weights of these, bro, hold on, let me take this out and really tell you what was heavier. This is lighter by a lot. This is lighter by a lot. Hold on. It don't got spikes in though. It don't got spikes in. Let me lock in. It doesn't have spikes in. Okay, so we even have a scale here, and I'm gonna measure the 3 shoes, okay? And see which one is the lightest. I don't even know. This is gonna be a first time for me. The units are ounces, okay? So we'll start with the MaxFly 2. They got spikes in there, so they're all gonna be measured with spikes in, just like this, okay? So it's on there. It says 6.74 ounces for the MaxFly, okay? And that's a size 10, 6.74. So now I'm gonna reset. Let's do the SP3. Got spikes in, everything, nothing inside. 6.70 ounces, and that's for a size 10 with the spikes in, okay? So I'm pretty sure that was lighter than the MaxFly, right? Yeah, because the MaxFly was 6.74, okay? So now the last shoe is the newest one. I don't know how much it's gonna weigh. Got nothing in it, got the spikes on though. I feel like it's gonna be more than the SP2, but not by a lot. Oh wow. Oh wow, yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's with spikes in, size 10. This is the lightest Adidas Sprint spike with the same perks. Dude, I don't think you guys understand that I'm not like even like this is just like that's 6.70, and that's with the spike. You're literally getting a lighter spike with the same aggression, with a more durable material. If you don't cop this spike, but this is a light spike, dude. This is insane. I did not know it was this light. I didn't think it was this light. It's this light, right? Same foam, same Light Strike Pro, same bro. It doesn't bend. It's a finesse, and it doesn't bend. It doesn't bend. I'm telling you right now. I'm satisfied with my purchase. I'm happy with my purchase. This is my go-to spike this year. This is what I'll be rocking, and yeah, bro, that's the end of the video. That's all I really need to tell you guys. This is my first time holding it, seeing it. So really seeing it, I'm about to go do some analyzing and break this thing down, bro, because it's literally SP2 just upgraded. So shout out Adidas, bro, and shout out the work I've been putting in this summer, bro. I've gotten big. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but yes, every video I basically got bigger. I've been working, dude. Big things this year. Shout out God, bro. We're gonna get it done. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to DM me, if you guys want an update on how these perform, like, let me know. I will get all that to you. But like I said, if these are more stiff than Superflies, which they are, Superfly Elite 2s, that's all I need. So yeah, shout out this. Hey, y'all keep grinding, y'all keep working. I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.